Hello again. It's Friday, March 20th, 2020. This is Journal TV and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news. Amid all the discussion about the COVID-19 virus problem plaguing the nation and our region, Covington Mayor Tom Seibold and Allegheny County Board of Supervisors Chairman Matt Garton came to the Journal studio on Thursday to answer a few important questions. Listen.
I think locally the main message that we can project is, that we've been ahead of this thing, that we've been working together, the municipalities, the hospital, the emergency response teams. There's a plan in place, and we're all thriving for solidarity with a system to keep everybody calm and let them know what's coming down and stay ahead of the virus.
And Mayor, I believe that the city manager of Covington is helping to lead a task force on this issue.
It's a regional operation, Jerry. Crystal, John, and Darlene have created a task force. It's a regional task force. It includes Matt and myself, there's elected officials there, Pam Marshall from Clifton, Chuck Unroe from Iron Gate. Then the managers are there, the EMS people are there. Sheriff. It was conference call. I couldn't tell you who I was on, but it was people that we needed to have involved, and it's been good. We're meeting at least once a week as a task force, and more if necessary.
The Allegheny County School Board unanimously passed its next fiscal year's budget last night in Lowmore. Teachers and staff raises were detailed by Finance Director Kevin Weiss. Watch.
That we're receiving an additional $391,888 in state funding. With this additional money, I allocated an additional 1.17% to the teacher scales, which in turn affects the administrator scale, since that's part of the base calculation. And the amount of $152,524, so that increases our teacher pay. They were already slated to get a step plus 1%, so there's another 1.17% on top of that.
The Greenbrier Resort informed many of its employees yesterday that it would close until Friday, April 17th. The company did not provide a total of employees affected, but that number is surely in the hundreds. And now a word from our sponsor. The Allegheny County School Board rejected all bids for its weight room and training area renovation, citing figures far higher than had been estimated. A somewhat frustrated school board member, Jacob Wright, made the motion, adding the term of scorning the architect as well. Watch.
You may recall the estimate was around $140,000, and this is significantly higher than that. There were several unknowns, quite a few unknowns. We had 3 solid bids. They were within a pretty close range, so I'm pleased about that. I'm pleased at the number of bids we have, and just not pleased with the amount of the bids.
I will make a motion to scorn the architect and reject the bid and give Mr. Truitt an opportunity to revise.
Plan B.
Plan B. Yeah.
Okay, so
Lumos Networks, a major Highlands area broadband provider, released a statement on Thursday telling its customers that the speed of their internet connections would be temporarily vastly increased at no additional charge. Log on to AlleghenyJournal.com right now for all the details. At long last, the City of Covington and the Department of Environmental Quality have agreed on a consent order with respect to the city's wastewater treatment plant overflows into the Jackson River. The long-negotiated agreement involves an agreement to construct a big storage facility and a more than $60,000 fine for the city. but that total amount will be reduced by the city completing another environmental project on Dry Run, with the net cost being about $6,000.
There is a civil penalty that was assessed based on the fact that we had numerous bypasses. What we have been able to do is come up with a supplemental environmental project rather than just writing a wholesale check to the state to say, you know, we want to also take an opportunity to make ourselves better. So we came up with a stream restoration project down near Dry Run, where that culvert is all clogged up and there's a lot of soil erosion, so we'll work to address, I think up to, it's either 700 or 1,700 linear feet of Dry Run Creek. And we are actually using that to offset the cost of the fine, so it's reimbursable. And not reimbursable, but it becomes a wash in that end.
The third bullet says that the penalty will include a civil charge of $6,400 and some change.
Because you're only able to count up to a certain point of your percentage of your project towards your fine. So you can't write off the entire fine.
And we'll be right back. And now for local obituaries. Shirley Jones, 87 of Lewisburg, died on Tuesday. Betty Toombs, 91 of Covington, died last Friday. And Jean Breeden, 89 of Covington, died on Thursday. More information on all obituaries may be found on AlleghenyJournal.com. Let's check out the local weather forecast. On Saturday, it should be mostly cloudy with isolated showers, high of 60 and a low of 41. On Sunday, mostly cloudy with scattered showers, high of 54 and a low of 41. And on Monday, mostly cloudy with showers, high of 57 and a low of 41 degrees. And that's the way it is on Friday, March 20th, 2020. More stories, photos, videos, and interviews are available 24/7, 365 on AlleghenyJournal.com, YouTube, and on our soaring Facebook page. Thanks very much for watching Journal TV.
Pre-planning a funeral presents a loving and considered gift to your family. Making decisions now provide a framework for future choices. We invite you to stop by the funeral home. Let us answer any questions you may have about pre-funding or pre-arranging a funeral service.